Hello, welcome to Luke Trades Trading channel, where I am trying to figure out whether I can turn trading into my full-time income. I'm trading from Australia and I am trading US market, which means late night for me. I am trading usually starting around 4 a.m. pre-market and sitting down till around 9 a.m. depending on the day. So today was a very cold day yet again, which I was expecting. I had a small win yesterday on Monday, and today I needed to be very disciplined and make sure I do not make a mistake like I did last week and 2 weeks ago on Tuesday. When I pulled up my charts and scanners at 4 a.m. there was absolutely nothing, so I sit tight. At 5 nothing, at 6 nothing, and at around 7 a.m. actually I started noticing a stock squeezing up. Slowly, but it kept going up. So I was watching it, but at first, when I noticed it, I wasn't interested from few reasons. Number one, it was pretty high float, so my float cutoff is around 40 million. This one had 38 million, so it was just on the edge of my criteria. The price was fine, but it was also only 15% on a day up, so that wasn't also interesting. I prefer to take trade stocks that are at least 30% up on a day, so I have a little bit more momentum. But nevertheless, I kept watching it. It was slowly and surely going up. That it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green candles, one red, and then another bunch of green. So around here, after pretty much the first pullback, I started watching patiently and seeing if there's maybe a chance for me to enter. And there was. There was a small entry around 721, and I was looking at the price of 363. So I just wanted to break through that high right here. I thought if we can break through that high, then we might see a curl up and continuation, and that would be something very interesting. Now the stock is high float, so it's right on the edge of my acceptable criteria. Also, it's at that stage it was only 25% up, so it was right below that acceptable 30% minimum. So I decided, instead of just jumping in, I'll take a safer approach and I'll just enter with 50 shares, which would be half of my position in this case. That was pretty smart move. I was proud of myself, because at first when I entered at 721, I entered and bought for 365 with 2 cents slippage. So I wanted to buy 363 right here, right at this level, but I got slippage and I bought on the very top of this candle. And as soon as I bought it, I saw it has problems breaking through. So I waited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, which usually is, I'm already feeling anxious after 2 minutes of waiting. I didn't saw the squeeze and I thought this is probably not gonna work, but at the same time I didn't see it pulling back too far. So it went down to 356. It held that level, which made me think, all right, well, let's just watch and see. My risk was around 25 cents, so my risk was around here, 338, so that was my max, my exit in case things go wrong. So I was waiting for over 10 minutes, or actually 9 minutes, over 9 minutes, as you can see, and right here at 7:31 it squeezed up, and as soon as I saw that squeeze, I saw, alright, that was way too long for me. I should definitely exit with some of my shares, and I exited half shares at 331, so right on this candle, 731, and right at this candle, and I sold for the price of 381 as it was squeezing, which is 15 cents, 16 cents actually of profit, which is great for me. And then I didn't wait too long after that. Few seconds later I saw it went even higher, it backed up a little bit. I sold the rest. I thought, you know what, that's enough. Small win, that's it, that's all I need for today. I don't want to see it reverse. I should have held a little longer, to be honest. Usually my strategy was, prior to that, was to exit partially at 15 cents and then wait for a around 20 to 25 cents, which in this case would work perfectly. But after such a long wait, I don't feel very comfortable holding it any longer. So I just wanted to exit and get small profit today. And that's what I did. If I waited a little bit longer, 2 more minutes, it would go to around 4. Would I catch it? Probably not, but I would probably catch around 3.95. Would have that 20 cents as I originally planned, but after such a long wait, you just get anxious and you just want to get out. At least me. I don't like to wait. I mean, it was a good trade after all. It wasn't that risky. I just didn't expect. I just thought my timing was a little bit better. I had to wait through that couple minutes for that squeeze, which that's what made me feel anxious and stop believing in myself. Usually when I see squeeze straight away like this, then I'm confident and I can hold a little longer. But anyway, that was the plan. I was patient the whole morning as I promised to myself, so I'm happy that I stayed disciplined. This trade was 95% within my criteria, so the only thing that didn't check in, it was that the stock was 25% up on a day, and I don't want to trade things that are lower than 30, so it was right on the edge, but I think I did a smart move by taking half position. So profit is smaller, but at the same time risk was smaller. And as we can see here on the week, we are very slowly going up. I'm happy with that because that was the plan. Small green days, that's it, and then just let it go. The market is extremely cold. Who knows, maybe tomorrow we'll see some action, but to be honest, I gotta stay defensive and try to survive and make as little damage as possible, as I already made a lot of damage this month. Learned a lot through this week. This week, I gotta say, I was a little impatient and make some stupid trades. So that was fine. That was fine. This was my cost of my lessons. But this week here, this was just pure impatience and lack of discipline. So I need to take a step back and play defensively this week, even though I might not recover from those losses this month, but that's okay. We're waiting for some good news. We're waiting for the market to heat up, so then I can be a little bit more aggressive. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy. If you want to take part in my journey, please subscribe and like, and I will see you tomorrow.